Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Class 7 English Unit 3 Oil Spills. In today's class, we will do Reading Comprehension Exercise A, page number 61. Take out your books and open your books on page number 61, Exercise A. Look at the dates of the news and fill in the given table. As you can see in this exercise, here is a table given to you which is incomplete. You have to complete the table by looking at the news given in the text. For example, first you have to write the number of the news. For example, I have written 1 in the first column for the first news. Then you have to write the heading which is written on top of each news. So the heading of the first news as given in the book is crude oil continuing to pollute air, warns SEPA. And for example, if a news does not have a heading, you can simply just put a cross. Then you have to write the date of the news on which it was published in the newspaper. For example, according to the book, the first news was published on August 2, 2003, and it was on page number 1. So you can write page number 1, 2, 3 according to the news given in the book. And lastly, you have to write the name of the reporter if it is mentioned in the book. For example, for the first news, the name of the reporter was not mentioned. So I simply just put dots in that column because I don't know the name of the reporter. It is not mentioned in the book. So now, just like this, what you have to do is you have to write the number of the news first. You will start from news number 2, so you can write news number 2. Then you have to write the heading of the news from the book. If it has a heading, you can write it down. If it does not have a heading, you can put a cross. Then you have to check in that news on which date it was published, and then you have to write the date of that news. Then you have to check the page number on which it was published, and then write the page number. And at last you have to write the name of the reporter if it is mentioned at the last of the news. It is always mentioned at the last of the news. So if it is mentioned, you can write it in the last column. But if it is not mentioned, so just like I have put dots in that column, you can just put a dot or a cross. And following the same pattern, you have to write about news number 3 as well. So your homework for today is to complete the table in exercise A, page number 61 in your book. I will see you in the next class. Until then, take care and Allah Hafiz.